show. You know, there's lots of other Fringe shows about me, imposters, but I'm the real deal. And the great thing is this show's already sold out. It's already sold out. It's the best show that's ever been on the Fringe, ever. Alec Baldwin, for example, plays him as a sort of stupid child. I play him as a dangerous man, almost like a Patrick Bateman, Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet kind of figure. Scary. There is a very scary side to him. Oh, my daughter.
Du smart and said thank heaven for little girl.
Oh, the Washington Memorial. I love this place. It really reminds me of me. It's not meant to just be fun. People should leave feeling dirty and feeling this is our reality. This is what life is like. And a lot of right-wing people that see it agree with that, but are annoyed by that because their ideology is to not bother doing anything about it. I want to get rid of human rights for everybody, okay? Not just the gays. I want no one to have any rights.
It's going to be huge. Trump, a musical comedy. It's the greatest play. It's making the Fringe great again. All my friends, they love it. USA had lost her way over the decades. Vietnam, Afghanistan, Act Watergate. And Michael crushing Mexican resistance. Then bow to my whim, don't let them in, just do it for the man who said. Our show's called Trumped, apostrophe D, and it's a musical set in a world in which Donald Trump is the dictator of the United States. Okay, fine, go ahead, I'm a great listener.
Well, you remember the vast network of informants you created?
I do, yes. It's set in 2030 and kind of clues are given off here and there as to how Trump has changed the world, such as crashed the Asian economy, that Canada has been kind of brought to heel or annexed by the United States. And of course, you know, kind of like a tongue-in-cheek joke that the wall is built not so much to keep people from getting into the United States, but from escaping from the US into Mexico and Russia and other such places. It's kind of like a Berlin Wall Mark II.
Let us go, screw your immigration law. We get paid less than minimum wage.
I think it's really important to poke fun. I don't really see our role as satirists as actively changing anything ourselves. I see it as changing people's mindsets, making, like, you know, sort of offering people the chance to see things in a certain way, and also just to bring people, just to make people happy when they think about these things, because it is easy to be kind of overwhelmed by these topics. And you know, when Trump is saying that, you know, comments, really incendiary comments that could genuinely pose a threat to everyone on the planet, not just himself. I think it's easy to be overwhelmed by that, and so it's important to have some sort of respite from that.
Ever since President Trump closed the borders, there's only been one way to leave the country: deportation. No one will deport you if you're Mexican or Muslim.
I'll be sure to listen to your views.
We have had some backlash on the Royal Mile when we've been flying. I had one American, I gave her a flyer, she took it and then came back and handed it back to me and very properly said, you know, I will not be mocking my president, thank you very much. I said, well, that's absolutely fine, but we will be. So just do something else with your evening, you know, just don't come and see this. It's very much, people know what we're going to be doing. People know that Trump is very much the issue that we're dealing with.
With blood, sweat and tears, I say that you are saying.
Well, the U.S. gives NATO $600 billion a year for what? Baguettes?
The show is about Trump's last 3 days in office. And so I did a lot of research, read a ton of bios and a ton of books on Trump, and just wanted to do a sort of hypothetical what-if scenario of his last 3 days in office. Like, how would it play out?
We're in a little bit of debt. We can give you intel. I work out all the time. You work out?
I do KGB workout every day.
I think in order to not cry, you just gotta have to laugh. And I think laughter in a time like when people are feeling, you know, it's easy for me as like a, you know, for lack of better words, a straight white guy to sort of, you know, lampoon Trump. But there are really people who are affected by his policies and affected by sort of a clueless administration. And I think for those people, it's, you know, it's especially terrifying, you know. And I think that, you know, the sound that dictators hate the most is laughter, right? So I think laughter is the best medicine for all this.
Let's get that up on Twitter. So, how long have we been briefing, Jared? Gonna need a Diet Coke.